Andre Wade was just released. Once again, come to speak out, talk a little bit about it. I was reading a comment by a young lady whose husband is about to get out, and she was asking me, he had done like 22 years, on how to deal with it, to get him set for this that's out here, man. And then you know that what's out here is something serious. But I had to really think on that, because I look at my situation. I had done 20-some years, and then how I had to come out here and deal with this so-called society that's it's so changed, and during 22 years, so much changed. And yeah, he had to, you have to realize that when a person do 20-some years incarcerated, not 20-some years in the military, but incarcerated in prison, there's a certain way that he had to carry himself. There's a certain way that he had to live as a man because of his surroundings, and I'm pretty more sure that his conduct is ready for this. I would think. I don't know how he had done his time, but I had to get myself together spiritually. But I was ready. I was ready to come home. But I look at his situation. I look at your situation. You as a young lady dealing with a man that's gonna have some ways that you're gonna have patience with. You're gonna have to have patience with him. Excuse me. You're gonna have to have patience. You're gonna have to have tolerance, because you're dealing with a man that's been incarcerated, and his beliefs and his ways is different than it was if y'all been together that long. If y'all been together that long, then he's not the same person. You already know it. But throughout visitations, and that's one of the main keys. If you communicating with through mail, you communicating with him through visitation, then these are the things that you have to remind him of, because he wanted to come home so bad. And when we're in that predicament, we say some things. We might say some things just because we're incarcerated, because there's a certain feeling that we have. You want to be home, you want to be free, and if you got a woman, you want to be with her, right? So there's some things that you might say. So those things that he expressed and said, you're gonna be looking for him to represent. And if he don't represent, then you're gonna feel let down because of the time that you done put in that relationship while he being incarcerated. But you have to understand and be set for, just as well as he had to fight to stay free and stay focused. And in doing his incarceration, he had to fight to stay that way. He had to fight to stay mentally stable. He had to fight. He had to fight to stay that way. So you got to be patient. You got to have tolerance. You don't have to have tolerance to put up with. He might have a quick temper, or he might have a settled temper. He might be easy going because he gonna have some institutional behaviors that you might find shocking or surprised at, but you gotta understand he was incarcerated for 20-some years, and remember that. He just remember that, but not holding that as a handicap for him when he mess up or when he do something or say something. Because I found myself on Thanksgiving, my sister told me that I demand so much and that I ain't in prison anymore. So she made me look at that, because when she said I don't ask people, I tell them. But and I didn't see that because I'm an aggressive kind of guy. I'm an aggressive dude in my behavior, and she had to point that out to me. So what I have to do is I have to work on that. I have to work on that. If I'm being too aggressive to my nieces and my nephews, and I have to, because she say I don't ask, I tell. So that's something I have to work on. And there's going to be some things he going to have to work on. And there's going to be some things that you going to have to work on, because you dealing with a man that was incarcerated for 20-some years, which is a long time. And he done had some dreams. He done had some dreams of what he want to do. And that's another thing. That's the other thing. Then those are the kind of questions that you have to continue to ask him when he get out. What do he want to do? Not so much of what you want him to do or need him to do, but what he want to do. Allow him the chance to reach out of the things that he done thought of all these years of wanting to do and want to accomplish. So that's the main thing also. And I really believe that y'all relationship could work. Y'all relationship could work, but it's gonna you gonna have to put the more into it to see that it's working. Yeah, he gonna have to. If he wanted to work, he gonna have to put a lot in it also, but more so you, because man, I give women so much respect of the foundation of relationships. I give y'all that much respect, and not saying that men are weak or nothing of that nature, but women are so mind relaxing. They're so mind relaxing because, see, and I say that because, see, an argument can take place. Some can take place in a relationship, and a man, he'll go off and do something rational and find himself in prison. Where a woman, it's different. It's different. It's a difference. So you have to put more into the relationship and being able to understand more why he gonna act like he act, but the mindset of a female can hold on to your relationship. It's gonna be all up to you. But giving all things to God, you're gonna have to allow God to make y'all path. You don't have to allow God to make y'all path. Because I know what it's like. So I didn't have a woman that waited on me years or did years with me. So when I came out, when I had gotten out, I had to, find me a woman. But to have a woman now and to being able done over a year with him, of his final release of prison is a blessing, because y'all have opened up to one another. Y'all have said some things that y'all expressed it that y'all want to do, and those sacred things that y'all want to do, those are humble things that y'all want to do. There's so much that y'all want to do as a couple, and there's so much you want to do as a woman to him, because he been gone so long. You want to be there. You want to show who you are and how dominant you are as a woman, because you're gonna be able to handle it. You're gonna be able to handle it. And this goes out to so many females that's practically in this same predicament with their men that's doing time. If it's been gone 10 years, 5 years, like I say, any kind of incarceration, it can disturb a man depending on how they serve their time. So you ladies, y'all have to have patience with them. Y'all have to have tolerance. Don't mean that you have to disrespect yourself as a lady in order to just make this relationship work. No. You put all what you can into the relationship to try to make it work. And when you don't put all what you can into a relationship, then you know you did your best. That's what counts. This is Andre Wade, was just released, and I'll be back with y'all.